Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 7676 Southeast Martin Street here in Portland. We're located on the right side of the home. We're just past the gas meter. Over here we have a 4-inch ABS cleanout as our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running. Here we go. There's something hanging from the top of the pipe there. We'll shut the water off here in a minute and have a better look at it. This is a brand spanking new house, never lived in, so that it's a brand new sewer line obviously as well. It could just be some excess glue or something like that that's hanging down. Similar situation right here. It's possible something like that. Our roots, it's more likely, given how new the line is, that it's probably excess glue when it was just installed. And it just transitioned there over to Schedule 3034 PVC pipe. And it looks like right here, and it goes through a really awkward turn there. The camera, let's see if it goes, there we go. And here at 70 feet, we have reached the main lateral. And I'll do locates to verify we're out in the street. And we'll let the line drain out here for just a moment. I did successfully locate the camera head out on Southeast Martin Street. We've had the water turned off now for a couple minutes. It should be almost all the way drained out at this point. Yeah, it's about like this, or it looks like there's a little excess glue. I think that's kind of what we're going to see here. Yeah, those things dangling there, it looks mostly like glue. That does not obviously look like or show obvious signs of being a root strand. They're usually different looking than that. You generally don't just hang straight down like that. I think we have a similar situation here. I think maybe a little bit of toilet paper or something is hung up on that. I don't have the greatest look at the top of the pipe here due to this turn. Anyway, the only way to really verify that this is not roots would be to do a rescope in about a year or so. You could do a rescope before the year warranty is up to take a look at this to see if that stuff has grown or anything like that. But the way it's looking right now, it looks just like excess pipe glue. Now, I did just go locate this just to see where it's at, to give you an idea of if there is any plants or anything like that in the vicinity. And the line right here is actually basically smack dab underneath a little bush here off to the right side of the driveway. right where the concrete kind of meets the bark dust. Anyway, it's about 4 feet deep. Because it's a brand new house, likely those bushes are very new, and it's difficult to say whether the roots have actually had a chance to get down into the line or not. But it is right smack dab underneath the bush. So because of that reason, unfortunately, if they are roots, they're too small at this time to really tell if it's glue or not, especially with the line being brand new. It could just as easily be some pipe glue there, which is very common. But due to their location, I am going to recommend a rescope before the year warranty is up to take a second look at that. By that point, if they are roots, it will be obvious they should have grown, and generally there'll be more at that point. But unfortunately, right now, there's just really no good way to tell. And I'm going to go locate here just to see where this spot's at. Okay, locate this spot here as well. So there's just kind of like a little garden bed off to the right side of the driveway. There's about 4 bushes in there. This spot right here is smack dab right underneath a bush. It's basically the last, or the bush closest to the sidewalk, and where we see the other possible root intrusion is the plant that's furthest back up the driveway. So basically the beginning and the end of this little flower bed here, right, and I'm talking directly underneath 2 plants here. We have in the pipe corresponding with it some danglies from the top of the pipe. But once again, I've mentioned it before, brand new lines like this very commonly have excess glue that will hang down like this, and will just generally break off of there with a little bit of time. But due to the fact that there are bushes directly over the top of both of these spots, it does beg the question of whether they could actually be roots. Now, being the plants are so newly planted, it's hard to say whether they've had enough time to actually come down and intrude through the line. It could just be a total circumstance that there's spots there right underneath bushes as well. So the line is just too new at this time, and if they are roots, they're too small to really have an idea of whether there's an issue there or not. But it's at 24 feet and about 35 feet where both of those spots were. And I'm picking the depth up at 4 feet and then 4 feet 6 inches at the one that's further out at 35 feet. Apart from that, though, the line itself, apart from those 2 kind of possible areas, the line itself is in good shape and is functioning great at this time. We've got excellent flow all the way to the main. But definitely do and I would talk to the builder to make sure that there is a warranty for the sewer line out to a year. Not everyone does that. Yeah, double check on the possible warranty to make sure that they do cover the sewer line out to 1 year. I just put some real small, just white dots right next to the bushes that there's possible root intrusion at. And anyway, at this time, it's really too difficult to tell. But it's important to make sure that there is a warranty in the event that a repair has to be done there due to root intrusion. But at this time, none of that is affecting the flow in any way, shape, or form. The line's functioning great. Apart from those 2 spots, good looking sewer line.